share with people all around the world. Here we are with the boy and the father that recently died on Death Row Records. Both of these characters have joined us from The Road by Cormac McCarthy. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm ready to take questions.
If anything becomes uncomfortable at any time, please do not hesitate to deny us the answer. To start off, what about your father bothered you on the road?
My father was often very selfish, and he never wanted to help anyone else. Anytime we saw someone, it was like they were a bad guy. We did not even talk about them, and yet my dad would be so mean. I wish he was nicer. All he did was care about us, and that's not right, in my opinion.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. What pushed you to help the people that you encountered on the road rather than take advantage of them like your father sometimes did?
I wanted to help other people because I believe there are other good people out in the world. I don't like the bad guys, but I like the good guys. How would I know if someone's a good or bad guy without talking to them and trying to be their friend? You can't know someone until you talk to them. You can't judge a book, by its cover.
Yeah, I understand that, and I think it's a great mentality to have. Your father shared on Death Row Records that the two of you tracked down a thief that stole from you. What went through your mind during this encounter?
I was just scared, and I didn't want my daddy to kill someone who was struggling. The man looked so tired and scared, so I wanted to give him food and be a nice guy. I thought he was a good guy. My daddy always says that we're the good guys, so why didn't we help him? Because I wanted to be a good guy.
That must have been terrifying. I'm sorry that all these situations you've experienced have been so hard on you. Is there a reason why you don't believe in any of the positive stories that your father will tell you throughout your journey?
Like I said earlier, my dad got more and more mean to people as the journey went on. Every time we saw someone, he was rude and hostile. I knew he was lying to help me make me feel better, but I didn't want to hear it from him. I still love him, but I wish he was a nicer person. He says we're the good guys, but he wasn't such a good guy sometimes.
I'm sorry you feel that way about your father, and I'm sorry that you lost him too. Speaking of your father, I'm under the impression that you have a new family. How do you feel about that?
I just met them, but so far, I think they're nice. I think I consider them good guys. I don't know the bad guys very well, but I can tell, they're the good guys. They're very nice to me, and they act like I'm part of their family, and I think it's really nice of them. Without them, I don't know if I would have survived, because this was all the food I had left.
We would now like to welcome a special guest, the man that saved your boy's life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to our show, sir. Would you mind telling us how you found this boy?
Well, I saw him from a distance, and he seemed alone and scared. It's important to look after others in this cruel world. And when I saw him, I knew that we at least had to approach him. We had to make sure to check that he was okay.
I was alone and scared.
Out of all decisions or actions that you could have taken, why did you choose to take him in as your own?
I decided to take him as my own because it was the right thing to do. I'm not a starving little child on the road. What kind of person would watch a child die alone and do nothing about it? I'm happy to take him into our family, and everyone deserves a chance at living their own life. And if I can help someone get to the future, I won't hesitate.
Well, thank you to both of you for joining us tonight. I know these are not light and easy topics to talk about. That wraps it up for The Road Action News. See you next time with the latest from The Road by Cormac.